Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
We have always believed that there are 9 planets in our solar system, but new evidence suggests that there are only 8 planets. Let's begin by talking about what a planet is. There are 3 qualifications that must be met in order to be defined a planet. First, a planet must revolve around the Sun. The Sun is 93 billion miles away from the Earth. The Sun is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit on the surface. The Sun stays lit by converting hydrogen into helium like a big atomic furnace. As a result, tremendous amounts of energy are released. The second qualification that must be met is a planet must be massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity. Gravitation is a natural phenomenon by which all objects with mass attract each other, and is one of the fundamental forces of physics. Gravitation keeps the planets in orbit around the Sun. Gravitation is the reason for the very existence of the Earth, the Sun, and the most macroscopic objects in the universe. Without it, matter would not have coalesced into these larger masses, and life as we know it would not exist. Gravitation is also responsible for tides. The third qualification that must be met is that the planet has to clear its neighboring region of planetesimals. In the end stages of planet formation, a planet will have cleared the neighborhood of its own orbital zone, meaning it has become gravitationally dominant, and there are no other bodies of comparable size other than its own satellites or those otherwise under its gravitational influence. Planetesimals are solid objects thought to exist in protoplanetary disks and in debris disks. We have just learned the definition of a planet. Let's recap on that. A planet, as defined by the International Astronomical Union for the Solar System, is a body that orbits the Sun, is massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity, and has cleared its neighboring region of planetesimals. According to this definition, there are indeed only 8 planets. Let's take a look at the planets in order, starting with the planet closest to the Sun. Mercury is the innermost and smallest planet in the solar system. It orbits the Sun once every 88 days. Next, we have Venus. It is the second closest planet to the Sun, orbiting it every 224.7 Earth days. It is the brightest natural object in the sky, except for the Moon. It is sometimes called the sister planet to the Earth. Here is the Earth. The Earth is the third planet away from the Sun. It is home to many species. We live on this planet, sometimes referred to as a terrestrial planet. Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun in the solar system. The planet is named after Mars, the Roman god of war. It is also referred to as the red planet because of its reddish appearance as seen from Earth. Jupiter, here seen, is the 5th planet from the Sun and the largest planet within the solar system. It is 2.5 times as massive as all of the other planets in our solar system combined. Jupiter, along with Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, is classified as a gas giant. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun, and the 2nd largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. Saturn is an interesting planet because of its rings, consisting mostly of ice particles with a smaller amount of rocky debris and dust. 60 known moons orbit this planet. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun, and the 3rd largest and 4th most massive planet in the solar system. Because of its internal composition, it is known as an ice giant. Neptune is the 8th and farthest planet away from the Sun in the solar system. Neptune is interesting because it has 13 moons. According to the definition of a planet, we now know that there are only 8 planets in our solar system. We have just learned the IAU definition of a planet, which excludes Pluto. From its discovery in 1930 until 2006, Pluto was counted as the solar system's 9th planet. In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, however, many objects similar to Pluto were more massive than Pluto, which, as we just learned, there can be no other objects larger than a planet for it to be considered a planet. On August 24, 2006, the IAU defined the term planet for the first time. The IAU reclassified Pluto as a member of the new category of dwarf planets along with Eris and Ceres. Now, when someone asks you how many planets there are in the solar system, you can correctly respond with the answer, there are only 8 planets. My very educated mother just ate 9. What is the answer? We may never know.
Welcome to Earth, third rock from the sun.
Come on and slam! You